Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch The Haunting of Hill House Season 1, Episode 7. I just watched the Episode 6. If you want to see my reaction video about the Episode 6, I'm gonna put the link. It was a great episode, like I said during my review of this Episode 6. I think that it was my favorite episode of this season so far because it was so well written, so well filmed, so well produced. I said it, I explained it during the review of the last episode. The no music thing, you know, we didn't have any music during all of the episode. Just at the end, you know, after the revelation that the dad said that the house killed the mom and killed Nell, and for Steve, the wrong parent died during that night. All of this, you know, that was the purpose of the last episode, to have all of the informations about CEO who took the money, Kevin who took the money, CEO and Kevin kissing. I'm still not sure of that. I want more about that because I'm still not sure that Shirley really saw that. Maybe CEO wanted to kiss Kevin, or maybe Kevin wanted to kiss CEO. But I'm not sure that it really happened, and I'm not sure that it was, you know, something that happened before. We'll see about that during the rest of this season. But yes, the last episode was really about having informations and revelations and confirmations of some things. That was really interesting. The no music thing way of doing the last episode was also interesting because it was really immersive for the viewers to not have any music, to really have silent moment, just the storm, you know, for a sound behind them. That was great. And also the fact that they realized they filmed the scenes of the last episode in one shot, you know. Almost all of the scenes, I think, I'm gonna see that during the editing, but I think that almost all of the scenes were made just with one shot, one single shot. The camera was moving and the actors and actresses were moving, you know, with the camera, but in fact we didn't have any cut, any breaks during that time of filming one scene, and that was so great, and that contributes also with the fact that it was an immersive episode because we were always into the action with the characters without no breaks, like we were the camera, so we didn't have any breaks, we were following them, following the actions, and that was great. So yes, I really loved the last episode for the way of producing and filming it, but also for the way of writing it with the two storms when they were young and now with Nelly being dead, you know. I think that it was the day before her funeral, something like that. So yes, we had two moments, you know, two storms, when they were young and now when they are adults, and we saw stuff happening when they were young. The fact that the mom was seeing ghosts and she was not remembering that she saw them. Like, I'm seeing that because of the fact that she saw that kid on the wheelchair and she said something about him like episodes ago, like it was something that she was imagining, and no, in fact that was something that she was remembering when she was seeing ghosts. I'm not sure that I'm clear with that, but for me, into that house the mom is seeing ghosts, but she's not remembering that she's seeing them. When she's coming back into the world of the ones who are alive, she's not remembering that she saw all of that. And Nell also, during that storm, that past storm, she was disappearing and she said to them, to her family, that she was jumping and screaming in front of them and no one was seeing her, no one was hearing her. For me, my theory about that is Nell, she can travel into the world of the ones who are alive and the world of the ones who are dead. And that's why when she was alive, when she was young, she disappeared into that other world and no one alive could hear her or see her, and now that she's adult and dead, she can come back into the world of the ones who are alive, and that's why Steve and Luke saw her. That's my theory for now. I'm still suspicious about the dad. The last episode didn't help me to not be suspicious about him. I'm still suspicious also about Theo, because I really think that with her sensitive power, Theo, she knew stuff. She knew stuff about what the dad did with the mom, what happened into that house. Like, she touched that wall where the mom wrote that thing for Nell. She touched it when she was young, so she saw the mom doing that. Theo, she knows things and she didn't tell about it. Which, my main theory about all of that, about all of this story, is about the house. For me, the house is calling back all of them, all of this family, to come back into it. Because for me, if you lived into this house, you have to die into this house. I'm not sure that what I'm saying is clear, but for me it's really working like that, and that's why Nell, when she was into the house, when she was hallucinating and all of that, she saw her husband dead, and she saw all of her brothers and sisters when they were young and when they were adults, but she saw also the Hills family, and she saw the Dudleys. That's something that really intrigued me. I think that they are really intriguing. I think that they are alive, they are not dead people, but I think that they are, I don't know, keepers of the house. They know stuff about the house. They know stuff about the families who lived before into that house, and I think that they know that this house is haunted. We'll see if I'm right or wrong about that. Steve... I really have trouble to be interested by him. I'm not disliking him, I'm not hating him for sure, but I'm not really interested by him, and all of what he's saying or doing is really not helping, so I have trouble to be not annoyed by him. That's for sure. I really like Luke, and I hope that he's gonna know the truth about Nell, because they were really connected, the two of them, and I think that is a part of the answer, the fact that he was seeing Abigail, the fact that he said that he was drinking tea with his mom and Abigail when that night happened. I need more clues to really understand all of what is happening. I need more clues to really try to have good answers. For now, I have the impression to have answers, to have theories, but they are not fitting well, they are not fully satisfying me, because I think that I'm missing some informations that can help, and I think that the next episodes are gonna bring these informations. We'll see. I'm gonna stop talking right now because I'm beginning to have less light. I think that you can see that. Maybe I'm gonna finish with my light, the lights of my apartment. I'm sorry in advance if it's a little yellow, but it's like that. Okay, stop talking and let's go for this episode 7. This episode is gonna be about Nelly's funeral, no?
Just need to go over it a few times.
You want him to change his version?
I'm talking to the
Dudley?
what are their names? Nice couple.
Mm.
Well, we haven't talked about the other body. That didn't have anything to do with us. Of course not. But you can fix it right here. So you'll stay.
What was that about it?
Yeah. Talk about the house, talk about Olivia.
We're gonna have the episode about the dad now? I thought that we were gonna have one, but at the end... What do you have in your hand? You're talking to the mom. That's why Nell saw her at her wedding.
Okay, I'll go in a minute, but can we just...
Where are you anyway?
I have to shower and change my clothes. I mean, I didn't bring any of my... Okay.
Service starts at 10. It's 8:30. We're not open yet. If you
Really?
want to lecture someone, lecture Theo.
Okay, that's fair, but not what you said before.
Where she gets that from? Didn't even hit the whole property.
Just the house?
It's one of those dangerous storms, but it hits a really small area.
Steve?
It's gotta be that.
Yeah. This wall feels squishy.
No way all this came from a storm. I can fix it. Means we got water pooling all the way down here, 3 floors down.
Fuck.
That's really bad.
She's a ghost and she's with him. I thought that he hurt
Why don't you go
her,
upstairs?
like
I'm gonna help.
he had an anger moment or something like that.
Do you think that?
Yes. Don't look into it, but don't just. Ah!
Maybe rats. Could be what happened to the face.
What? Don't!
I fucked up last night, Daddy. I'm sorry. I should have made more of an effort with you. You tried. As best as you could. I should have met you halfway. People fuck up. I guess you don't.
So I was right, she was angry. But why at first she was like that?
This doesn't have to do with Steve's money, does it?
Mm-mm.
You were always good at that. Assessing the damage. Where is it? Where's the damage?
You're all okay with him? Okay, I have to be okay with him. Stop that.
Got 4 plans, none of them match. This house is schizophrenic.
I checked everywhere but one. That's probably the culprit.
Why are they not destroying that door and entering into that room? Like, it's easy to do that.
You wish you'd had better role models? Better marriage to emulate? We were solid, babe. Those last few days don't count. That wasn't us.
So I was right about that. Something happened between them at the end of it. And they were not happy together at the end. I was beginning to doubt about myself, about my impressions, why I was suspecting him, but no, I was right. What did you do to her? Let's talk about the house. Let's finish the discussion that we had yesterday.
I didn't get a chance last night to tell you how proud I am of you. 90 days.
He doesn't want to make today about him. It's okay to just sit.
You too. What did you do? She's choosing, a small place to be. Like, she's not taking a lot of place.
What are you doing here?
Yes.
I saw in the open and I wanted to be here. You thought you'd what? Exactly. I'm sorry. Fuck my day.
See you.
There she is.
Aunt Janett?
You?
Janet.
You don't like each other?
You hear that?
Yeah.
That bold guy telling me there's no rats down here. What a pro, huh?
Not sure it's
Well, that's a
rats.
strip line to the shopping list. See, Steve, your dad thinks that all this water is coming from that red room upstairs.
So enter into it.
What's next? It's happening.
What is it?
I cannot say, and I will not say, that she is dead. She's just away.
That's ruling, for my theory about Nelly being able to go into the world of the living and the world of the dead ones.
She's not dead. She's just away.
She's into the world of the dead one and she can come back to visit
She
you.
wants to say a few words.
Steve, you always have something to say. No? That's great.
I was born 9 seconds before now. And,
You were the first. It
and
can
she
explain
never get away with it.
why she was the one
I mean, even though she knew it was possible.
to see really the ghost like you, but also to be one.
Last time I saw her,
She was the youngest one.
I was born 9 seconds before you. But she was always my big sister. The missus do these? Yeah. I'm sure it's...
You're not
No,
just
I
surprised.
didn't ask her.
You're not okay with that.
But maybe she could use a little time away from the house. Time away from the house. Yeah.
He tried to tell you
My
to
mother
go
worked in
out,
this house.
to leave the house.
I was actually born here. Is that right? Yeah. We ended up buying it from Miss Hill and we're still there.
You can't live neither.
But my mom, she never liked telling us. She'd be scattered, you might say. Talk to herself and like out there in the cold, talking low, like to a suitor.
That's so creepy.
So
She
Mom
was
died,
spending
and,
too much time into the house.
I met Clara when she got hired on working for Miss Hill. Clara, she spent a lot of time in here, especially when Hazel got sick.
Too much time also. Ah!
Oh, Clara got pregnant,
Clara.
but
Abigail?
Miss Hill made her keep on working, even with the baby coming.
She lost
The day
it.
comes, the doc comes, and my little girl's stillborn. It's a dark time, our first one.
Our first one?
She never even got that fit.
Other came after
We
that?
offered it up, put it in God's hands, and she went back to work fast. And these nightmares, they had her down in a corner. She hears a baby crying. Here's another room stew. And she goes looking and looking. Happy damn, but I heard it too, and
The baby is still into the house also. Everyone who lived into the house
that was my
for some time, they can't leave it,
girl's cry.
dead or alive.
That first cry, the one she never got to.
You can't leave. The house is calling you back.
And just superstitious at first. It worked.